Antonio today, the only local news station with nonstop news.
Oh, it is what we do. Good morning. Nonstop news starts right now. We are the only station in town commercial free for the next 15 minutes.
That's right. We have you covered this morning, including a look at traffic with Joy and a look at your weather with Jeannette. Good morning, Jeannette.
Good morning. Happy Monday. So we saw some showers and thunderstorms on Friday. Some of the storms were severe, did produce some hail, but for the last weekend of Fiesta turned out absolutely beautiful. Now, as we continue through this first full week of May, there is the chance for rain, and we're talking mostly today and tomorrow. Right now, we're seeing just showers, and this is west of I-35, especially western zone and the western hill country, seeing some light showers. Now, that shower activity will be drifting farther east as we go through the morning this afternoon. I do expect some widely scattered showers, maybe some thunderstorms from this afternoon into tonight. Weather alert day today and tomorrow because some of the storms could be strong to severe. Coming up in your full forecast, we'll talk about the severe weather potential. We'll see how long the rain chances will stick around. What does Mother's Day weekend look like? Stick around. I'll have your full forecast coming up in under 10 minutes. A delay is building here on the southeast side of San Antonio. I want to give you this warning. This is in the northbound lanes of I-37 right at Pecan Valley Drive. Behind it already a 10 to 15 minute delay, and that is a number that has quickly risen as the first responders really take stock of the situation and decide, how many lanes they need closed and all of that. David Mendoza is the one with all of those details. He is in your South Texas Ford dealer Sky 4. David, as you mentioned to me earlier, there's kind of a lot going on in that area.
Hey, good morning, Joy. Yeah, 37 is a problem zone right now. So over this accident, we had a collision with an 18-wheeler. One car's pulled off to the side. We got a lane blocked over there. But as if we head a little further south, we have another minor accident working over here. This is a bike officer who came upon a vehicle that spun out and stuck on the mud. There's no lane closures over here, but he is complaining over the radio that, hey, all these other cops are passing me up. No one's helping me out over here. So just those lights going off are causing a bit of a delay. But if we look at the big picture, yeah, 37 northbound is getting backed up. So I'll be over this area. I'll let you know the latest. Back to you for now.
All right, David, thank you. We appreciate it. And as we take another look back at our map, we can see that line of traffic that you just saw in the live picture stretching all the way out past Loop 410 now. So definitely a growing problem. We'll check in again soon. Have another update for you with your on-time traffic.
Wow, that was a mess. All right, guys, good job there. The elections are over, at least partly. There are now several races that are headed for a runoff.
News 4 San Antonio's Christina De Leon spoke to some folks and has more on why this election is so important to our city. Good morning, Christina.
Yeah, good morning, Marissa. Good morning, everyone. With all the city council member races up for grabs, there will not only be a runoff race for mayor, but several city council races, including districts 1, 6, 8, and 9. That is 5 runoff races up for grabs basically come June. So the council will look a little different moving forward, but probably that biggest race we were looking at was the one for mayor. So those two candidates that will go head to head for a new mayor will include Gina Ortiz-Jones and Rolando Pablos. Now, we spoke to one early voter about why it was so important to get a handle on the issues before he cast his ballot.
They're the folks that are going to make decisions like the Marble Project and how our flood control is going to be funded and the different important things that our city needs. So it's important that we learn about our candidates and put right people in place.
So all 5 of these races, including the mayor's spot, they will all go head to head. Come Saturday, June 7th is when that runoff race will be held. And of course, we'll continue to follow it. That is the latest. So reporting live, I'm Christina De Leon. We will send it back to you.
All right, Christina, thanks. 6:43 right now. New this morning, a woman is in the hospital. She was shot in the head. This happened on Spring Park Street near Penn Road about 12:45 this morning. Police think she got into some sort of fight with her boyfriend. Honestly, they're not sure at this point if she shot herself or if he shot her. The boyfriend, though, is being questioned.
Also right now, police are looking for the driver involved in a hit and run that sent a motorcyclist to the hospital. This happened on Southeast Military near South New Braunfels Avenue around 9:30 Sunday night. Police are looking for the driver of an SUV that did not stop to help. The motorcyclist is expected to be okay.
Also this morning, a former Bexar County deputy is being charged with first-degree murder in connection to the death of a jail inmate. So last week, the sheriff's office says 20-year-old Clemente Lopez intentionally opened the cell door of 46-year-old inmate Francisco Bazan, which allowed several inmates to then attack him. He died a short time later. Lopez later resigned and was then arrested.
A man is now facing multiple intoxication manslaughter charges after he crashed into 3 motorcyclists. All 3 motorcyclists were killed and 1 passenger was injured. It happened Saturday afternoon on State Highway 27 near Bluff Creek Road out in Kerr County. DPS officials say Jeremy Wasson was behind the wheel of an SUV when he crossed the center line, hit the motorcyclists head on. He now faces 3 counts of intoxication manslaughter and 1 count of intoxication assault. This morning, he remains behind bars on a $350,000 bond.
It was a motorcycle accident. A 13-year-old passenger and the motorcyclist, the driver, both in stable condition this morning after crashing into a car. Neither one was wearing a helmet. This happened at on the north side of town at Oakdale and Pine Oak. One of the victims suffered a head injury. We're told is unresponsive right now. No charges, though, are being filed. Man facing charges after allegedly attacking his neighbor with a machete on the east side. This all happened yesterday afternoon about 4 o'clock at a home on Ferris and Cotton. Police say the 2 guys were arguing. One grabbed a machete and hit the other in the head. The victim suffered several gashes to his head but refused to be taken to the hospital. They were treated there at the scene. The suspect took off, ran off, but then came back later and was arrested. Now, the video that everybody's talking about, watch the right-hand side of your screen. The woman, she jerks away and then she falls down here. So that girl, that lady is believed to be the suspect's daughter. She was apparently upset at seeing her father in handcuffs. She allegedly, seeing the video there, she kicked the officer several times. She was taken down, as you saw, and charged with assault. Well, new this morning, Councilwoman Marina Alderete-Gavito is taking steps to reduce speed limits in residential neighborhoods.
This comes after multiple complaints from people who live in areas where car accidents have become an all too familiar sight. News 4 San Antonio's Tony Davis is live with the details and how the councilwoman plans to tackle this issue. Good morning, Tawny.
Good morning. Residents who live in the Jefferson neighborhood tell me that they have seen several crashes in their area. Although some changes have been made, some feel reducing the speed limit is a more permanent solution.
It's very scary, especially we had young children at the time that the crashes occurred.
Francesca and Angela Torres Lopez have lived in their home for decades. During that time, they have seen several accidents which damaged their home.
Cars came into the bedrooms. We've also had cars take out trees, bushes over the years. We had a man that got hit in front of our house as well. So it's been the whole thing.
They have taken extra steps to protect their home, including paying hundreds of dollars to install large blocks in their front yard. They are not the only ones who have experienced speed-related crashes, however. According to data from TxDOT, in 2023, over 8,000 speed-related crashes happened in Bexar County. About 65 of those were fatal. In 2024, over 6,700 crashes. And this year alone, Bexar County has seen over 1,800 speed-related crashes. That is where Councilwoman Marina Alderete-Gavito wants to step in. She says everyone deserves to feel safe in their neighborhood. She has submitted a proposal to lower the speed limit from 30 to 25 in residential neighborhoods, focusing on areas near schools, parks, and community centers. Currently, those who are caught speeding get a $200 fine. In this proposal, that would mean an increase in traffic security and a stricter punishment.
The question of if that 5 miles makes a difference or not, well, the enforcement is going to be stricter. So if you're speeding, you're looking to face a higher ticket.
In Torres Lopez's neighborhood, stop signs have been put in a major intersection to help reduce the number of accidents. However, they feel that reducing the speed limit will have a lasting effect.
And I understand that reducing the speed does impact everybody, but I think overall, I think everyone will appreciate that lower speed. It greatly reduces the risk environment.
For Gavito, the goal is to help make communities all across San Antonio safer.
If we're able to reduce the speed limit, we could reduce the difference between a close call and a tragedy. And so it's worth us taking the steps to reduce the speed in our neighborhoods.
The next steps for Alderete-Gavito's proposal is for it to be heard by the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee. From there, it will hopefully go to full council for a vote. Reporting live in the Content Center, I'm Tawny Davis. Back to you.
Well, developing now, an 18-year-old man is dead and 15 others hurt after a shooting at a Sweet 16 party in Houston. Police say it happened just before 1 a.m. Sunday when gunfire broke out after an uninvited guest was asked to leave the family party. He did, but not before firing as he left, which caused others to return fire. Conditions range from stable to critical condition. No suspect is currently in custody, though police detained several people for questioning.
Starbase, Texas. How does that sound? Voters in that town are changing the name of the home of Elon Musk's SpaceX. The name change from Boca Chica did pass 173 to 4. The new city covers about 1.5 square miles there at the southern tip of the state. Most, by the way, the population of that city are all connected to the space company.
Well, what was supposed to be a fun evening for millions of fans quickly turned into a scary situation at Lady Gaga's free concert in Brazil. Police say a group posing as Operation Fake Monster was recruiting people online to help carry out the attack with improvised explosive devices. But Brazilian police foiled a bombing plan at the show and arrested 2 suspects, including the alleged ringleader.
Well, today the collection of defaulted federal student loans resumes after a 5-year pause. The government says that defaulting can now lead to garnishment of state or even federal benefits and garnishment of wages starting this summer. The Department of Education estimates about 5 million borrowers have defaulted on student loans, and another 4 million are at least 90 days late on their payments. The DOE says that a person with a defaulted loan can learn their options through the Student Aid Office's Default Resolution Group. They might be able to restore the status through a process called rehabilitation. Well, now's your time to play our Mother's Day trivia contest. Grab your phone and scan the QR code you see there for a chance to win a $100 prepaid debit card. You can win. Kathleen Morales did so last week. Congratulations to Kathleen. The daily prize winners are then eligible for a $5,000 national weekly drawing. Again, scan that code to go play.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with meteorologist Jeannette Calle.
So it looks like it might rain today, Jeannette.
Yes, showers likely today, possibly even showers and storms tonight into tomorrow.
Oh.
The chance for rain continues Wednesday, but just in time for Mother's Day weekend.
Mother's Day is going to be perfect.
It is going to be dry and
Isn't
sunny.
it always, though, pretty on Mother's Day?
Well, of course. I mean, you know, it's for Mother's. Father's Day, it storms and floods and nobody, you know, we just kind of pass over it.
No. All right, well, here's what to expect. So the chance for rain is returning today. We'll likely see showers, which are currently to our west, moving farther to the east. Thunderstorms possible tonight and tomorrow. Some of the storms could be strong to severe. And there you have it, just in time for Mother's Day weekend, dry and sunny. Clouds and radar picture. We're starting off with clouds, and there is a bit of rain out there. You can see the showers down across the south, also showers across the western hill country and the western zone. Don't be surprised if you do see a shower or two right now across the west side of San Antonio. Better chance of rain, though, farther to the east into San Antonio this afternoon. There is an area of low pressure across the southwestern U.S. You can see it's a lot more active across portions of Arizona, New Mexico, and now into the panhandle of Texas. Another area of low pressure is centered to our east across the Tennessee Valley up into the Ohio Valley. And here is the setup. This is what we call an omega block, where we have an area of high pressure in the middle and 2 areas of low pressure on either side of that Greek alpha letter omega. Area of high pressure will start to break down, allowing for that low pressure system to our west to move off to the east, and that's what's going to help to trigger the chance for rain later today, tonight, and into the day tomorrow. It does look drier by the end of the week into the weekend, and it may stay dry through early next week. This afternoon, or I should say later this morning, I think we'll see more of those scattered showers drifting farther to the east. This afternoon into tonight, widely scattered showers along with the chance of thunderstorms. And tomorrow morning, it looks like we'll start off with some showers. Tomorrow afternoon, possibly showers and storms. Tomorrow night into the day on Wednesday, still the chance for showers and storms. It looks like the best chance on Wednesday, though, will be across the east. Level 1, level 2, severe weather risk. This is where severe storms could produce some large hail and high winds. winds. Severe storms are likely today across west central Texas. Better lift there. Some of the storms in west central Texas could actually produce some tornadoes today. Tomorrow, level 1, level 2 risk continues. This time, the slight risk is across the eastern hill country. So make sure that you're weather aware the next couple of days. I do have weather alert days today and tomorrow because of that severe weather risk. 60% rain chance today, tonight, tomorrow, 40 on Wednesday. A couple showers possible Thursday, then drier Friday into the weekend. Temperatures will be seasonable much of this week. Warmest day of the week, though, will be tomorrow. Here's the extended forecast for the other 3 zones. You can get this online at news4sa.com. Here's the extended for the eastern zone.
All right, let's check in again with David Mendoza in your South Texas Ford dealer Sky4. He's been watching an issue for us on the southeast side of San Antonio along I-35 near Pecan Valley Drive. David, are we got any closer here to getting these lanes back open?
Hey, good morning, Joy. Yeah, this is 37 in Pecan Valley. You know, we got kind of an irregular lane closure by SAPD here. So we have our left lane closed and our right lane closed. But traffic's kind of having a zigzag through this this scene right now. We do have tow trucks that just arrived on scene. Also, that motorcycle officer also got the help that he was requesting. But this line of traffic stretches back all the way to 410. So if you're coming this way, expect delays. Until next time, drive safe and have a great Monday. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And here it is on that map. The estimate here, 30 to 35 extra minutes northbound on I-37 as you're approaching Pecan Valley Drive. That's the latest. Everywhere else across San Antonio looking okay. This congestion you may notice here in the eastbound lanes of Highway 90 outside Loop 1604 on the west side is just usual morning traffic. No lanes blocked there. That's the latest with your on-time traffic.
All right, Joy, thanks. Approaching a couple of minutes now before 7 a.m. This is a interesting little story. Truck rental company Penske has revealed the top 10 moving destinations for this past year, 2024, I should say. The company compiled the list by tracking top U.S. cities that recorded the highest volume. You can see Houston was the #1 destination for the 4th year in a row, followed by Atlanta, and then there's San Antonio. Yes, #3. Other cities on the list include Dallas, Orlando, Charlotte, Vegas, Chicago, Austin, and Tampa. The top reasons that people moved were to be closer to loved ones, better job opportunities, lower cost of living, and just simply they needed more space.
Yada, 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 yada. It's officially the first Monday of May, which means the Met Gala is today. The high-profile, star-studded fundraising event celebrates the opening of the Costumes Institute's spring exhibition. This year's event is highlighting and paying homage to the evolution of black menswear. Interesting. I wonder what that's going to look like.
Is there an evolution? I thought it was just a black tux. I thought that was classic. I mean, that worked for James Bond.
It is. However, there are different types of tuxedos now. We're going to take a look tonight.
Why do we have to do weird stuff?
Have a great day.